Okay, 19. Back to some sort of traditional algebra problems and some inequality signs here. So you'll see these questions time and time again. We're just solving this equation, trying to work out what x is equal to. Alright, so there's a couple of methods here, and I'm just going to show you the one that I think is probably the most conventional, and it will help you with other questions as well. So if I look at this equation here, I've got 4 times x minus 5 all in a bracket equals 18. I would get rid of the brackets first if I'm honest. All right, multiply out the brackets. That's a skill that we might need in other questions as well. So we do 4 times x and 4 times minus 5 to get rid of those brackets. 4 times x is 4x. 4 times minus 5 is minus 20. And that equals 18. We're not doing anything really. We're just changing the way the question looks to make it easier to work out the answer. Alright, so now I've got 4x minus 20 equals 18. I like to use the method where you do the same thing to both sides, and we're trying to get to x. So I need to get rid of everything. I need to get rid of this minus 20, and I need to get rid of this times by 4. So I'm going to get rid of minus 20, I need to get it to kind of to 0. So I'm going to add 20. Alright, that'll cancel that out. So I need to do the same to both sides. And so I've got those cancel out to 0, so I've got 4x is equal to 18 plus 20, which is going to be 38, and then I've got 4 times something equals 38. So to get rid of a times by 4, you divide by 4, do it to both sides. 4x divided by 4 is 1x, because 4 divided by 4 is 1, and 38 divided by 4 is going to be, well, I know 4 times 9 is, should we write this down somewhere? So 4 times 9 is 36, so that's too small. And 4 times 10 is, is 40. Alright, so the answer can't be 9 or 10, because 9's too small, it'll give me 36, and 10's too big, because it could be 40. I'm after 38, which is exactly halfway in between 36 and 40. So 38 is there. So my answer is going to be halfway between 9 and 10. The answer is going to be 9.5. Alright, now let me just write that there, but let me just take you through this. If you were doing 38 divided by 4, I've said it in a lot of videos, the bus stop method will help you with everything. Alright, so if you were stuck on this part, and you might do without a calculator, you say 4 into 3 does not go. And you say, right, 4's into 38, well I just said that goes in 9 times, because that's 36. Alright, so it goes in 9 times, but it only gets you to 36, and we're trying to get to 38. So there's a bit left over, there's a remainder. So you have to put in some more numbers to divide into. So 38.0 is still 38, isn't it? But we can pass our remainder over to the 0. So we did 4 times 4 into 38 went 9 times. That got us to 36. There's a remainder of 2. So 4's into 20. That goes 5 times. And you have to line up your decimal points. And you can get the answer 9.5 that way. That is a good method to learn if you can't work out your 0.5s in your head. You can use the bus stop and it'll do it for you. Alright. Part B. These are very common, and once you get the hang of these are quite easy to do, aren't they? I mean, you might be thinking that already if you know how to do these. T is an integer. An integer is a whole number. So it can be a whole number, and it's got to be greater than minus 3, but it's got to be less than or equal to 2. So we're saying, right, it's got to be bigger than minus 3, but it's got to be less than or equal to, so it can be 2. It says it can be equal to 2, so it could be 2, but it's got to be less than 2 or greater than minus 3. All right, so what are the values in between minus 3 and 2, but including 2, because we had the extra line there, so we're allowed to include 2. So we've got minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, and the 2 that we're allowed to include because of the extra line. It could be equal to 2, that bit there. That's the answer. These are the answers, alright? So it can be -2, -1, 0, 1, or 2. That's the values of t. If you put any of those values of t, those 5 options, into there, it makes sense. If you chose 0, 0 is greater than -3, but it's less than or equal to 2. Alright? So that's as simple as it gets for those inequality questions. Nice, easy 2 marks there.